Hey, it's your favorite guitar tech, Bill Baker here, and I'm back with another tip for you. I just wanted to give you a quick lesson on how to set your own intonation. Very important thing on every guitar. Right here I have a new bass that belongs to Jerry Only of the Misfits, and I got a couple of them and I'm going over them and setting them up. And more importantly is the intonation that has to be set. It wasn't set from the builder, so we're just doing some final tweaking and setup. But I want to show you the basic rule of intonation. Say you get a brand new guitar, it's not set up right. You know, at the factory they're rushing them, they're just trying to get them out the door. Easiest thing for you to do, get a good tuner. This is a basic tuner. Behind me I have a strobe tuner. Best thing in the world you can get. For example, Jerry tunes E flat, so this is D sharp. I don't know if you can see that clearly, you probably can't, even though we're in HD now. But I get my string in tune. Now let me just stress that you want to hold the guitar in playing position, but just for the video and the fact that I'm doing this by myself, I'm laying it flat. Get the string in tune. You can pluck it open or you can hit the harmonic. Do both, you know, just to make sure you have the string in tune. And remember my rule about stretching strings. Don't forget to do that. So I get that string in tune. Now fret it at the 12th fret. According to my tuner, it's a little sharp. And you need to learn how to read your tuner, whether it's sharp or flat. On a needle tuner, sharp will be to the right and flat will be to the left. Same thing on a strobe tuner. When it's moving to the right, it's sharp. To the left, it's flat. Alright, when I fret this, it's sharp. When your saddle position and tuner is telling you it's sharp, think of it this way. If it's sharp, you need to go back towards the strap button. If it's flat, you need to bring the saddle forward towards the neck. Alright, so being that I'm sharp, I need to bring the saddle back. So I know that this saddle's kind of a bit forward. I left it where it was. I'm going to move it back. It's going to be out of tune. Retune it. I'm right where it belongs. Let's go one step further. Teach you this little secret here. Most guitars, the first area, or the open chord area, it's a little sharp. The upper area is going to be a little flat. The best thing you can do to make it as close as you can get it is try to get it equally sharp than it is equally flat. It takes a little extra time, but it's worth it. You can fret it at the 3rd fret or the 5th fret and the upper octaves. Compare. So let's just say, to make it simple, we're going to do the 5th fret. It's a little sharp on my tuner. And it's a little flat on there. Just a hair. Just a tiny bit. Which means that's as close as you're going to get it. Now say that, for example, if I read it here, it was a little sharp and this was right on, I'd want to bring that saddle back a little bit because I don't want it too sharp and for it to be right on here. Because on a guitar, if you play a G chord, when you hit that G note, if it's too sharp, it just doesn't sound right. Always compare the fretted G to the open G. That'll tell you kind of how sharp this first position is, and it'll show you this is sharp, this is flat. Just about 98% of guitars are like that. So remember, you fret it and you compare it to the open string. It's the fretted note that tells you where to put the saddle. I hope I've taught you a little something, and there'll be more guitar tips to come in the future. Visit my website and rock and roll.